Hello everyone and welcome back to Football Manager 2018 and our Newcastle United series as we look to continue our excellent form against some very tough teams. Today we've got games against Arsenal, then West Ham in the FA Cup 5th round and then Manchester City at home as well. So tough games given our position in the league where we are currently sitting in 4th place, but Chelsea haven't played a game more than us, only 1 point ahead, so we can catch them. Even a draw today may actually do it depending on how the goal difference works out because we're currently level, so it's I think then defaults to goals scored. So plenty to look forward to today, especially against Arsenal. But before we get into that, this is just a quick plug. Yesterday I launched a brand new website for the channel. It's got a forum on it where we can talk about all things Football Manager, but also hopefully talk about other games like FIFA where we can share gamer tags, play online against each other, and you guys can also play me on things like FIFA, GTA and even Football Manager if you would be interested in doing a draft or something similar in the future. So head over there, link in the description. It's just gencaldo.com, very easy to get to. But for this game against Arsenal, we are going to be using a very strong team. Moise Kean is continuing to return from injury, so he's on the bench for this one. But there's then Sanabria, Pinamonte and Cutrone all up front, with Andre and Fernandes in midfield. Then it's Haidara, Lascelles, Jose Font, Smalling and Manquillo in defence, with Heaton in goal. Gedson with a corner, 15 minutes gone, he puts it in, Ramsey gets it away, Pinamonte on the edge of the area though, might strike one, he takes it out to the right instead, finds Cutrone and Cech plucks it from the sky with an excellent save. So far we are in control of this game, both possession, shots and shots on target, so we are doing quite well at the minute, but Arsenal get the ball forward. Gedson though has won it and we give it away there to a Turkish player in defence. Lozano attacking, loses out to Manquillo and Cutrone's in a good position there. He's got players in support. Pinamonte's through. Cutrone has picked him out. Pinamonte denied by Cech, but we are putting Arsenal under some pressure here. And we've got a corner to be taken by Gedson again. Puts it in towards the middle. It is headed out and another corner will follow up. The pressure continuing to build on Arsenal. Can Gedson get a better ball in this time? It is cleared out by Kolasinac. Haidara in a good position, finds Cutrone and Cech tips it over the bar. This is absolutely relentless from the team at the moment as Gedson puts it in again. Kolasinac away, but only as far as Cutrone, and this time he strikes it high and wide. But a whole raft of shots there showing how dominant we've been early on here against Arsenal. Throwing for Arsenal, Bellerin to take it. The game has settled down a bit more. Arsenal getting a foothold into the match, and it's Bellerin with a chance to cross. He put it to the back stick. Smalling heads it away, but we've got nobody in that part of the pitch. Now Ramsey got his back to goal, sends it to Coquelin. Ozil facing the right way, picks out Icardi. He then sends it wide to Bellerin. Good pace for a cross, but Lascelles gets it away. Ramsey will go again through Bellerin. He puts it in. Walcott at the near post. Back to Bellerin once more, Manquillo away, Ozil down to Lozano, back out to Kolasinac, lots of pressure here from Arsenal. Ramsey out wide to Bellerin again, can he do it this time? He does. Coquelin in there has put it just wide of the post and we got very lucky there to not fall behind. Just 1 minute of normal time left and 1 of added time as Arsenal have another highlight. Bellerin will try again with a cross. He puts it to the back stick. Lozano arriving, and this time the cross works out and Arsenal have stolen a lead right at the end of the first half, making us fall behind and drop down to 5th place. Heaton sends the ball out to Lascelles. We have brought Marin on at left back and Lascelles picks him up in that position. He then dinks it over the top looking for Sanabria, but Mustafi deals with it well, sending it back to Cech, who launches it forward. Marin does win the header, but Ramsey down to Walcott. I mostly brought Marin on to try and deal with Bellerin out on that far flank, given the number of crosses he got in on the first half, because Haidara is really struggling for fitness, which is why I think Bellerin got in as much as he did. Big switch there from Walcott, picking out Lozano. They're trying to come down the left this time. Ramsey, plenty of space for the man they've got out there, and he picks it out Kolasinac very well. The cross goes in, Font gets it away, Andre further on, but Bellerin picks up the loose ball, trying to take it down the right. Ramsey pulling the strings in midfield, and now Icardi in on goal has beaten the goalkeeper. All ends up with a very good finish, and it's now 2-0 to Arsenal. Corner taken by Gedson in towards the middle. It's cleared out to Pinamonte. He needs to try and get the ball in, and he does play it in, but to nobody in particular. The ball comes down and Coquelin takes control of it. He then looks for a player down the line, I think, just hoofs it forward, and it is easily dealt with by Smalling. Gedson into Lascelles. Is there a goal here for us? He plays it off to Gedson. Manquillo in a good position, just like Bellerin was. Puts the ball in, and Sanabria able to touch it home from point blank range. I think it hit the post when Manquillo put the cross in, but Sanabria in the right place at the right time to tuck the ball home, and all is not yet lost. Smalling into Andre. Is there a really huge revival for us? As I say that, Walcott's in on goal, strikes it, well saved by Heaton. It'd be incredible if we managed to come from behind to get a point today, which would be more than enough for me. But Walcott has got the corner. If they score here, it really will be absolutely over. I have no doubt about that. Manquillo gets it away, chasing after it, but Walcott will always win that race. Now Ramsey, back to Walcott again. Smalling with a very good tackle, and we do get the ball away. Bellerin with the throw-in, looks for Ramsey. He then puts a cross in low, and nobody dealt with that until the last man. Now it's Ozil, over to Xhaka. Ozil tries to dink it in. Font with a big tackle, nearly gave away a penalty. Bellerin's cross headed out again. Now Ricardo puts it in, and it's gone in. I think it's an own goal from Manquillo. Really poor defensive work there. There were plenty of players who could have dealt with that ball. It wasn't even dangerous. And it's now become 3-1, and the game's certainly over for us, really, as Xhaka has a free kick down the line to Bellerin, puts the ball in. Smalling gets it away, but not properly. Ramsey hits the post, it's on the line, and we do eventually get it away, but this could get embarrassing. Manquillo plays the ball forward, but just gives it straight to the defence. Now Kolasinac to Lozano. He finds Ramsey. Ramsey plays it into Xhaka. Ball switched out to Ricardo. He's having a run down the right flank, beats one defender. He's got 2-3 in the box to aim for. Ball into Icardi, and Heaton tips it over. It could have been a lot worse if it weren't for Tom Heaton. Xhaka in midfield plays it on to Iwobi. Now Icardi. The game nearly over here. Just 15 seconds left to go. Nothing we can do about the result at this point. It is sent forward. Cutrone in a good position though. Maybe we can get a consolation goal here. He's taken it too far out wide. The full-time whistle goes. They say it's an absolute classic down below. I'm not sure that's entirely accurate, but the game has finished at 3-1, and it's disappointing that our winning streak, or undefeated run at least, has come to an end, but it was always bound to happen eventually, and Arsenal are a very good team. It means that we drop down now to 5th place, Arsenal 1 point ahead of us with a game in hand. And really, it looks like Chelsea are the team we're going to have to catch from this point on. And fortunately, we've got the opportunity to do so when we play them in about 3 weeks' time. So we need to beat West Ham on the 24th. We've got a week's rest and then another week's rest before we take on Man City. Hopefully, we can get back to winning ways against West Ham, and that will set us up well for the 2 very big games that follow. Well, it's now time to take on West Ham United in the last 16 of the FA Cup as we play for a quarter-final place at home at St James's Park. I'm expecting us to get the win today and recover from that defeat to Arsenal. It is going to be tough, but we're playing with Sanabria, Pinamonti and Cutrone up front. We've got Andre and Fernandez in midfield with Haidara, Lascelles, Font, Smalling and Manquillo across defence. Heaton in goal. Keane picked up another knock in a midweek under-23 fixture, so he will be out for a couple more days. And we've also got Drinkwater on the bench should we need him against West Ham. Haidara with the throw-in in the first quarter of an hour. Heavy rain here at St James's. Now it's Gedson. Out to Manquillo. Players lined up. Cutrone picked out well. He dinks it across. Haidara arrives, lashes it into the bottom corner, and we do have the lead. Cutrone, I think that's his 13th assist of the season. He doesn't score as many as the other strikers, but in the position he plays, he gets a lot of assists. Corner from Gedson, put into the near post for Lascelles, and it's gone all the way in. Sanabria in the middle there, looked like he might have got a touch on it, but it's gone down as a Lascelles goal, and we are now 2-0 up and absolutely tearing West Ham apart. We got another throw in here from Haidara in towards Andre. He puts the cross in, ball cleared out. Gedson following up. Manquillo needs to pull out to the right a bit more. Gedson does play it in for Manquillo. He puts the cross in, and it's easy for Livakovic in goal. For West Ham. He sends the ball long and forward, and it's easily dealt with by Welbeck. Now Chicharito, got a lot of goals this season. Hernandez, Antonio, ball in behind for Zabaleta, still going for West Ham. He plays it into Lanzini, ball spread out left for Danny Welbeck. Font well intercepted. Now Heaton plays it to Lascelles. Andre I was pretty sure that was going to be a West Ham chance there after the highlight continued from ours. Now Smalling plays it forward to Manquillo. Excellent touch there from Manquillo. He's become such a good player. Hugging the touchline, finds Cutrone, who lashes it into the top corner. And we're now 3-0 up and cruising our way to the FA Cup quarter-finals. Font plays the ball forward to Gedson. He finds Andre. Ball switched out to Manquillo in a good position. Touched into Cutrone. Already got a goal and assist. He puts the ball in. Pinamonte's in there. And Pinamonte makes it 4-0 as Cutrone gets his second assist to add to his goal. Gedson's corner put in towards the Sal's. Cleared out to Haidara. Excellent position for a cross. Obiang gets the ball away though. Font is going to have to do a job here against Lanzini, but he can't hold him up. He does then win the tackle though, fairly apparently. Pinamonte in behind for Sanabria. Cutrone's at the back stick. Sanabria puts it across. Pinamonte's there as well. I think the two of them got in each other's way. Now Pinamonte has given the ball away to Welbeck. Really disappointing they couldn't make the most of that chance as Chicharito attacks. Finds Obiang, but Andre intercepts well. Now it's Cutrone. 3-4 players to his left, finds Gedson, ball into Andre, who finishes the chance that he created. 5-0 we lead. Andre's free kick put into the middle, loads of players in there, and Livakovic does well to pick it out the sky. Livakovic sends the ball forward, Zabaleta heads it on, well controlled by Haidara. Now Sanabria puts it across to Gedson. He's got Manquillo on the right. Cutrone is there. Puts the effort in and he's found the back of the net, Cutrone. Don't know how he did that. He's just rocketed it in. His 10th goal of the season. I think he's got 14 assists now as well. Excellent return from him as a young player. And we're 6-0 up against West Ham and there's still half an hour to go. Just under 10 minutes left to go as Sanabria plays the ball into Drinkwater. We've made all of our substitutions. Manquillo not making the run on the right. He finally does move and Drinkwater picks out, it's Carmona, who's come on off the bench. He puts the cross in from deep. Sanabria's in there, but Ayew with the ball in the box. Plays it forward. Chicharito over to Juanpi. He's having the attack. Picks out Sinclair on the left. Now Juanpi again. Ball in behind for Aaron, puts the cross in and Lascelles gets it away. Carmona should be able to control that and then play it forward, which he does. Looking for Cutrone, Ogbonna with the interception, but Drinkwater's there, puts it over the top again and Cutrone will get to that. He's on a hat-trick, remember, won't get it from out there, but he puts the cross in and it has gone in. Pinamonte with the goal, calamity in defence for West Ham, and we make it 7-0, extending our biggest ever win in this game. Could get worse for West Ham here. There's a highlight straight from kickoff. Sinclair comes in from the left, finds Aaron out on the left again. Now Sinclair once more into Chicharito. Is there a consolation goal for West Ham? Sinclair trying to find someone, but Carmona with an excellent tackle, showing our determination, even 7-0 up this late in the game. Cutrone with the ball, 3-on-3 at the back. It could get a lot worse. Cutrone's ball in, Pinamonte's in there, but this time Livakovic does make a save. Ogbonna in defence, plays it back to the goalkeeper. Playing keep ball West Ham at 7-0 down. Dangerous place to do it, but Zabaleta on the ball. Back to Oliveira. Obiang. Maybe they're trying to bring our team forward and it's Ayew who might try and get the ball in behind. Instead, Juanpi gives it away to Drinkwater. Pinamonte can play in Cutrone. He's on a hat-trick, Cutrone. He finds Sanabria and Sanabria makes it 8-0. This is an FA Cup last 16 game against the Premier League side and we are 8-0 up. Drinkwater with the corner, 40 seconds left to go. Ogbonna heads it away. Pinamonte will clean up. Still got a man out on the right and Pinamonte does find Drinkwater. Is there a cross to come from him? He's just hanging on to the ball. Finds Cutrone. He puts it across the bottom. Sanabria in there, just missed it. Marin picks it up on the left though. Two players ganging up on him as he sends the ball to the edge of the area for Andre. There's Sanabria. Ball just cleared away. Worth noting that Cutrone with 3 assists and 2 goals today, definitely going to get man of the match. As the ball is cleared away, surely for the last time, the full-time whistle goes. 8-0. We have destroyed West Ham in the FA Cup today. Absolutely incredible. Probably our biggest ever win. I think maybe Newcastle have won before 9 goals. I can't remember though if they have. I think 8-0 might be a club record for a win. Absolutely sensational stuff by the team. And Cutrone continues his excellent form. You can see he's now valued at 20 million. Plenty of potential as well. He can finish and create, as you can see now, with 10 goals and 13 assists across 28 games. Well, as you can see, we're already into this game. Rather frustratingly, my screen capture software did crash, which means I lost all of the footage at the start of this match. But I have just gone back here to the very start of the game. We're only about 10 minutes into it anyway. But you can see City were on the attack. There was no change to our 11 from the last game. And De Bruyne plays in Danilo down the left-hand side here. He puts it into Alexis Sanchez. The ball goes into Andre Silva, a touch away from the goal, and Lemos brings him down to give Manchester City a penalty. Lemos only just come back into the team today after a 3-match suspension for a straight red card. And it gave Andre Silva the chance from the spot to step up and get the goal. You can already see in the top left what he did. He did score in the bottom corner and it made it 1-0 to City. There were no more highlights after that, so I'll just go to where we left off. They've got a free kick with De Bruyne though, and he's just put that over the bar. Had that gone in, it would have been a real mountain to try and climb and get back into this match. Before the screen crashed, let's just get through this highlight. Haidara in towards Sanabria. He's given the ball away. Bernardo Silva to Andre Silva. Should be closed down here. Lots of players around him, and Lascelles does win it. Haidara to Gedson. Puts it into Cutrone. Now Pinamonte can play the ball back to Cutrone. He's in on goal, and he's hit that well over the bar. I was just about to say that before the game crashed in the screen capture stuff, we did win the Young Player of the Month award again. Interestingly, every single month we've had at least 2 players in the Young Player of the Month, and most months we get all 3. And Pinamonte plays in Sanabria. Great save by Ederson there. It's the front 3 that are almost always in the Young Player of the Month award. We've actually won the Player of the Month award twice as well, because the team has been doing so well. As the ball's cleared out from a corner, Pinamonte might shoot. He plays it off to Manquillo instead. Not a lot of support there outside of the box, and he needs to be careful that he doesn't lose possession, Manquillo, as he goes on a little wonder. Does find Gedson. Ball out to Haidara in a good position. He's got players in support. He puts the cross in, but Ederson comfortably able to pluck it from the sky. At the moment we're not doing too badly, and City don't have the best fitness, but De Bruyne puts this free kick in. Smalling gets it away. De Bruyne picks it up again. He's running rings around us at the moment. Otamendi out wide to Walker. Haidara throwing himself into a tackle there and then sends it all the way back to Heaton. Sanabria though nods it onto Pinamonte. Cutrone was through there, not the best ball to him, but he's got players in the box. Puts the cross in, Pinamonte was in there, Manquillo's in there, back to Cutrone. Manquillo again puts the cross to the back stick for Sanabria, down to Andre, and the ball finally is turned in by Pinamonte. He lashes it home for 1-1, and we are back on terms against City, and this game is not over yet. Ederson with a long goal kick forward. Good header by Smalling. Alexis Sanchez with the ball. Pushes it out wide to Bernardo. He's got Walker having a run down there. Haidara with a great tackle. Gedson does manage to get the ball for us. Now Manquillo can play it onto Sanabria. We've got Cutrone through on goal, but Sanabria goes out left. He's got 5-6 players in the box. Pinamonte one of them, and after a 1-2 with the post, he pushes the ball over the line for 2-1. That's 2 goals in 3 minutes for Pinamonte, and we do lead Manchester City as Manquillo has another throw in here. Pinamonte back to him. Manquillo puts the cross in. Andre's in there and from point blank range has put it over the bar. That would have been a definite goal had he just got it anywhere on target. De Bruyne with a free kick. City trying to get back into this match. Plays it to the back post. De Bruyne picks up again. Finds company, who's carrying a knock. Now in Zonzi, onto Alexis Sanchez, onto Gundogan, and he puts it over the bar. And we are still hanging on to this lead. Well, at half-time, we are beating Manchester City 2-1. Absolutely unbelievable stuff from the team. They're barely even reacting to the team talk, despite beating City 2-1. We are at home, and at the moment, we're showing that we are good enough to compete with the teams at the top end of the table. We're still a good season or so away from being able to be anywhere near challenging for the title, but our form has been so good recently, there's no reason why we can't be consistent top 4. And here's Gedson with the ball through to Pinamonte. He's onside, he can't beat the keeper. 2 chances there, but Ederson with an excellent double save, and instead we have to settle for a corner. Gedson puts it in towards Lascelles, comes to Cutrone, and he's flashed it over the bar. Company with the free kick, plays it to Nzonzi. He then pushes it out wide to Carl Walker. There's a ball down the line there, but Lascelles picks it up very well. Now Heaton launches it forward. Bit of a panic clearance. Otamendi gets it. Out to Alexis Sanchez in a good position. He's got players arriving, and Manquillo has brought him down. And for the second time in this game, we've given away a penalty. It's Andre Silva again stepping up. Can he make it 2 from 2? He does. He puts it in exactly the same corner. Heaton went the wrong way, and it is all square. And both of their goals have come from stupid penalty giveaways when the player wasn't even facing the goal. Manquillo with the throw-in. Finds Gedson. Is there time for us to get a third goal here? I wouldn't mind a draw, but a win is what we're after. We might even lose that here. It's Nzonzi. On to Gundogan. Ball out to Alexis Sanchez. Are we going to give away a third penalty? Instead, Sanchez's ball is deflected to Gundogan. He then finds De Bruyne. Turns around. Finds Walker in a good position. Ball into Bernardo. Now Nzonzi's effort into the top corner. And it's 3-2 to City. And we've absolutely thrown this game away. Alexis Sanchez down the left flank. Puts the ball in. Lascelles gets it away. Now it's Danilo, on to Gundogan, ball to Bernardo Silva, hits the post, off Heaton's back, but he does pick up the loose ball. We have brought on Moise Kean for his first start since a lung injury layoff. Drinkwater is on the pitch as well, but I just don't know how much good it's going to do right now. We've got 10 minutes left to try and get this equaliser as Ederson brings the ball out, hanging on to it, wasting time here, City, which is always flattering, but not what we want. De Bruyne picks out Alexis Sanchez so well. He bursts into the box, finds Andre Silva, and that was far too easy. And Manchester City have turned it on when they needed to. It's a hat-trick for Andre Silva, and we have been dispatched with ruthless efficiency. Drinkwater's corner in towards Lascelles, hits the woodwork, ball bouncing around, and Smalling does get it over the line into the open net. And 4-3, 5 minutes to go. Is there a miracle comeback on the cards? Free kick for City, 2 minutes of added time left. Jesus on the edge of the area might have a strike, and he picks out the bottom corner brilliantly. 5-3, any hope of our comeback is now all over. And really, City have just been a more disciplined team than we have. You can see the yellow cards we've picked up. 2 penalties given away have been the ultimate decider in this game as Haidara bursts into the box, and he does pick one out there into the top corner by Haidara. It's a silly scoreline, 5-4 to City. But we've done ourselves absolutely no favours today, and the game will come to an end here. Alexis Sanchez onto Silva. Heaton does tip it over the bar there, but the full-time whistle has gone. It's been a very entertaining game, but it has not gone the way that we wanted. 5-3. I'm going to tell the players they're unlucky, because I think there were elements of that game that were just completely silly and wouldn't have happened in any other match. And it does mean we're in 5th place. City moved 10 points clear of us, and we're still only 1 point behind Chelsea. That's what we're hunting here, is Chelsea's 4th place position. Arsenal 4 points clear of us with a game in hand. We're not going to catch them with 10 games to go. It's all about whether we can hold off Spurs and catch Chelsea. So if you've enjoyed today's episode despite the defeats, do drop a like on the video. Next time out we will take on Chelsea away from home, and we can claim that 4th spot if we win at Stamford Bridge. That will be really tough. And then we take on West Ham, who we've already beaten 8-0 at home in the Premier League before going away to Everton. We're getting very close to the end of the season now, so a lot to look forward to. Make sure to subscribe if you're new to the channel. Go and check out my new website, gencaldo.com, for all things Football Manager. You can also support the channel on Patreon or on Twitter using the links in the description. But until next time, see ya!